Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I am just a regular dude walking in the Word. We are in the book of Matthew. We're talking about the Sermon on the Mount, and we are in the Beatitudes right now. Today, I want to read and talk about verse 8 of chapter 5. So if you have your Bibles, you can turn there with me. Matthew 5:8 says this: "Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God." Okay? Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Let's talk about this. Again, I'm going through, as I'm studying this, I'm actually using two books. I showed you the one book by John MacArthur about the Beatitudes earlier during this time. And then also I am using another book by Warren Wiersbe called Errors of the King, Living the Beatitudes. So you can get both of those. I got them both on Amazon, so I'm sure you could get them on Amazon too. But let me just read a little section from Warren Wiersbe's book. It says this: "At some point in life, each of us must decide what our highest joy is and for the thing that delights and directs us. Generally speaking, children find their delight in what they have, youths in what they do, and adults in who they are. The first lives for possessions, the second lives for experiences, the youth live for experiences, and the third, the adults, live for character. We do not condemn children or youth for living as they do because they haven't reached maturity, but we would certainly wonder at an adult who lived on those lower levels. The adult should know that possessions and experiences are empty apart from character. What we are determines how much we enjoy and what we have and what we do. All people have an outlook on life, and they are seeking the highest joy. Outlook determines outcome. Abraham lifted up his eyes and saw the stars and became a friend of God by faith. Lot lifted up his eyes and saw Sodom and became a friend of the world. Abraham inherited the city prepared for him by God, the city he had been seeking. But Lot lost everything when Sodom went up in smoke. If life is to be rich and meaningful, then our joy must be in the highest possible. And Jesus tells us the highest possible joy is to see God. Okay. In our Beatitude, it says, "Those who have a pure heart see God. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God." Okay. This is illustrated also between, and this book talks about it also, this book here, talks about it also, how the difference between Saul and David. King Saul, he was a man that didn't have a pure heart. David had a pure heart, okay? And so that is illustrated with my jar here. I have water, that's pure water. You see that there? Pure water, it's good enough to drink. I just poured it. So I have pure water. That represents David. And David's heart, he sought God. Okay, that was, there was times he messed up, okay? But for the most part, he was seeking God. Okay, that was his single purpose in life. He was like, I'm going to be seeking God. I'm going to be seeking God. I'm going to be pleasing God. This is why I'm doing the things I do, is to please God and to seek God. Okay? So, he had a single purpose, and he was pure in heart. It was pure. The water represents purity. Pure in heart, okay? Saul, however, he also started out pure in heart. He was like wanting to seek God, okay? And so his heart was pure too. However, he came along. I have popcorn that I got from the Haiti sale the other day. Good popcorn. I love popcorn, and this is my kettle corn from the Haiti sale. Now this is good. And so Saul, this represents pleasing the people. And so Saul, he was trying to please God, and then he was trying to please people. And in fact, he said to Samuel, he said, and he had messed up, and he goes, "Hey, go with me to the sacrifice and appear with me to make it look good for the people." He was more concerned about the appearance before the people than a change of heart and totally seeking God. Okay, so you have David here, pure in heart, and that's all he was focused on. You have Saul here, and he's like, I want to see God, and I'm seeking people. You mix them together, and let's do this. I love popcorn, but you put popcorn together, and you're like, oh, I love popcorn. Let me put it in my pure water. Well, what did I just do? I just defiled my water. No one wants to drink this, and no one wants to eat soggy, water-laden popcorn, okay? Yuck is all I can say. Yucky. So, this is an example of not pure in heart, okay? Get that? Not pure in heart. So, my encouragement for you today is to be pure in heart. You need to be seeking God. That must be your primary focus, okay? Focusing on other things rather than focusing on God, that's going to get you to what we have here. It's not going to turn out well. So, and to seek God and to see God, and ultimately you will see God, okay? So that's my encouragement today, that we're taken right from the Beatitudes. The pure in heart will see God. Thanks for watching. I am just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I'll see you tomorrow as we continue talking about the Beatitudes. Lord's blessing to you. See you then.